Hello everybody, it's Julia here from the Highly Sensitive Tarot, and I'm back today just to do a little follow-up video of the Celtic Elemental Tarot, which many of you may have seen. I've been modding this deck, I've trimmed it and I've been edging it, and I've got one card left, and I've just left this one card so that you can see the comparison between what I've done and the original deck. And as you'll probably remember, I was not very happy about the card stock for this deck. Look at that, look. It's sort of cardboardy paper, really. It doesn't even edge nicely, really, because, you know, I've trimmed quite a few decks and they have edged better than this. But I think it's just whatever this is that it's been printed on, it's just not great. So this is what I've done, and you can see the bits that I've edged compared to the bits that I haven't, and I think I've done all right, really. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think I've done okay. So let me just trim this last card. So there we go. I didn't think you'd want to watch me trimming that. I'm left-handed and I'm somewhat cack-handed, as many people have told me in my life when they watch me doing anything that a right-handed person would look just fine doing. But and like, I end up with very sore bits on my thumb and fingers from scissors because they're made for right-handed people. They're not made for left-handed people. So, and I'll just do the corners as well. There we go. And last one, hooray, hooray. Oh, see, look, I've done that wrong. Get that in there properly. There we go, that's better. So that is the last card. I think they look so much better, don't they, for having a bit of a trim. And let me show you some of them, because I don't think I've ever shown you the deck properly. They are so beautiful, which is why, even though the card stock and the finish of them and everything was terrible, I felt prepared to put the effort in and do something about them. Look at these cups, they're so pretty. Every card is a cup. They're just so nice. I really like that there's just one keyword, otherwise I think I would probably struggle. Look how lovely they are. I'm so pleased with this deck. If the cardstock had been nice, I mean, look at that, look, Joy, the Ace of Water and the Hermit. So pretty. I mean, if the cardstock, oh, and look at that, look. This deck is beautiful. It really is beautiful. Like I keep saying, it's beyond me how someone can put so much work into something and it go off to be printed and it's not good. These are beautiful though, look, aren't they? The purples and the greens in these cards particularly. Now, I've also discovered things like this. I don't know whether you can see it, but it goes all the way through to the other side of the card. Like this little dint here, and that's nothing to do with me edging it or trimming it or anything. It was already there. Not all the cards have got it, but some have. It's just, like I said, it's just beyond me really how a deck can be you know, ready for sale when, well, it's like, what was the deck? The mystical, no, not mystical, Curious Travels, actually cost less than this deck, but the cardstock is beautiful. It's beautiful linen. That was all hand drawn or hand painted also. The cards are beautiful linen. They shuffle gorgeously. It didn't need any of this kind of faffing with it. It was all finished perfectly. It's just beyond me how they can put out decks for sale that are just where the cardstock is so poor and they've been finished so badly. But anyway, I'm really happy with what I've done. I think it's made a big difference to the deck. I don't know how well this deck will hold up to time, because as I said, it's very thin. It's a good job I don't shuffle too vigorously, I guess, isn't it? But as you can see, it's a really, really beautiful deck that I am really pleased with. So I shall finish edging it. And I'm using Faber-Castell Glamorous Gold, which I think is a really nice pen for edging. Sorry, my hair's in amongst those cards. It's one of these. And I think it's done, I think it looks really nice, actually. Yeah. So there we go, just a quick video just to show you what I've done and see what everyone thinks, see if anyone else has got this deck and whether they're going to have a trim of it or what they're going to do with it, because I think it just needed something. It's not perfect, but I'm really happy with it. So let me know what you think.